So Pope Francis recently said that being gay isn't wrong. And, you know, he said something to the effect of God made you that way and God loves you that way. Well, it was this story specifically that led to Alex Jones losing it on the Pope. Look at what he said.
I mean, I don't want to look at the pedophile Pope anymore. What about you? Look at that creepazoid. I don't even want to sit there and look at Nancy Pelosi and all these crazy people. And of course we're starting to defeat them. We should defeat them. We should not allow ourselves to be ruled by this abject scum who's trying to virtue signal about, oh, gay people aren't bad, and, oh, the earth is no longer the center of the universe. Like, we need this guy to tell us any of this stuff. Look at him. You know for a fact that that is a piranha. That is a demon-possessed creature. Pope Francis is as close to Satan as you're going to get on this earth in the flesh. Off of what he does, how he behaves. He used pedophilia to take over the Catholic Church and get rid of the family system and the good things it had. And it's taken 100 years for the pedophiles to take control of the Catholic Church, and now they've done it. And now he's going to hide behind a rainbow flag. Everybody's going, oh, you're not against gay people.
What? No, Alex, it didn't take the pedophiles 100 years to take over the church. They were in charge of the church the entire time. That's the point. They paid out some, like, preposterous amount, like over $1 billion or something in damages to kids that they abused. And everything he's accusing this pope of being guilty of, that was the previous pope. So it was the last pope who he was directly responsible for shuffling priests from one place to another place so that they could escape prosecution, and, you know, they were dodging any accountability, and to this day they've still dodged accountability. But it was, the scandal happened, the pedophiles were in charge, and it was the previous pope, it wasn't this pope. So this pope comes out, and listen, we just did a segment on it. I was the first one to say that it's just a baby step in the right direction to say, oh, gay people aren't bad. Wow, wonderful. I will be impressed when they come out like for gay marriage. Then we're talking about the Catholic Church moving in the right direction. But Alex Jones takes the story of the Pope saying, like, hey, gay people aren't terrible. And that's what caused him to melt down and talk about how this Pope is terrible. And he said the Pope is, quote, virtue signaling about gay people aren't bad. That's not virtue signaling. That's correct. He's right when he says that. So what are you? If he says that and you're arguing with him against that, then do you not think gay people are okay? But he actually lets it be known because he says, oh, like they're ruining all the good things about the Catholic Church, like the, quote, family systems. What does that mean, Alex? I'll tell you what it means. It means he actually agrees with the one man, one woman, and no, sexual, the perversion. And so I think Alex Jones is against gay people. I mean, that's kind of what all this is implying. And that wasn't good. That was the shittiest parts of the Catholic Church system. And by the way, as they're preaching one man, one woman, and marriage, and gays are bad, they were fucking kids. But no, in Alex Jones' mind, they weren't fucking kids until this Pope got in there, and that's when the scandal happened, even though the scandal happened before this Pope got in there. So what the fuck are you talking? He's so lost. And then, of course, the most important point is, he said he's demon-possessed. See, Alex Jones, it very similar to what happened with Glenn Beck. There was a time when Glenn Beck was just politics, and all he did was talk about politics. And then slowly but surely over time, as his audience dwindled, he started becoming a little bit more Pat Robertson and John Hagee-ish, where all of a sudden you got a lot of religious shit in there. Alex Jones, he was Mr. Conspiracy theory. All I'm doing is calling balls and strikes and giving everybody the facts about what's happening with the conspiracy theories. But then over time, he got more and more wild, and, he was talking about how Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama smell like sulfur, and they're literally demon-possessed. And now he's at the point where Pope Francis is demon-possessed. So let me get this straight. The guy who sees a conspiracy in fucking everything, even when there's not a conspiracy, he's too stupid to call out the biggest conspiracy of all, which is religion, and which is shit like demons existing. You just called him demon-possessed, so you believe in demons. Alex, demons existing and angels and all that religious garbage, that's the biggest conspiracy. The religion was the biggest conspiracy of them all. It's used by powerful people to control the masses, and you fell for it. You fell for the biggest conspiracy when you call out a conspiracy and everything else, even when there's not one. So what a fucking loser. Demon-possessed? Alex, demons don't exist. 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 You fucking child. And no, there's nothing wrong with gays. And the Pope coming out and saying, yeah, there's really nothing wrong with gays. Like, one of the few good things they do, even though it's a small step in the right direction. That's when Alex Jones flips out on the church. Seems like his moral priorities are a little misaligned, wouldn't you say?